I'm especially delighted that the university is hosting this event, which is aimed at supporting you, leaders, managers, HR professionals, exploring the key leadership challenges that many of our organisations are facing today.
We are living through one of the most transformative periods in workplace history, and it's our responsibilities as leaders to embrace this change, adapt and create workplaces that are not just fit for today, but for future. Today's event is an opportunity to explore these challenges together, to listen, to share, and to leave with practical strategies.
This morning I want to focus on happiness and leadership. And I'm going to argue that the ultimate measure of success is happiness. Do your people feel fulfilled, happy? Do you feel fulfilled and happy?
Motherhood doesn't diminish your abilities. It is a neurological and psychological superpower. The motherhood penalty has a negative impact on all of us. What can each of you do about it? Talk about it. Talk about these issues as much as humanly possible because they affect the quality of our lives, the quality of our society, and they are worthy of our deepest attention.
Education provides a safe space to make those mistakes that we said we should be making. It's a safe space to experiment and therefore to learn what works, what doesn't, to try things out, to see it for size and move on and use it.
I'm always really conscious that I want to be seen as my professional self and what I do for a living, but actually I'm a mummy too, and I shouldn't be afraid to shout about that and explain all the intricacies and challenges that throws up as well.
I think everybody's got the opportunity to make small changes themselves, and I think we know from history that incremental changes make mass changes.
Really want to be spearheading the change, giving that advice and guidance through all the policies that we have set out, particularly the inclusivity report that we have, the digitalisation and the workplace report. There's a number and several reports that we would like to share with our members, businesses across the region.
Open conversations to which everyone participates, everybody contributes, and therefore everybody has signed up. And I think if you can do that, then you can establish what we want our culture to be. We've all got buy-in to it. We buy into those things about equality and inclusion, and it's very clear and everybody signed up to it. So that would be my first, is have an open conversation that everybody takes part in.
Thank you. What we did is worked with our colleagues and our workforce to come up with the 3 values that sort of represent us, which brought in the buy-in and sort of represented us in terms of a workforce, which is absolutely, they came up with the words, we got them involved, they collaborated in terms of coming up with the values, which is then pulled through everything that we do in terms of the inclusion, the integrity and passion. So it's great.
This is so well aligned to what we're passionate about and believe in. Always happy to have conversations and open the space up for organisations to navigate it, educate their staff and give them this space to tackle these really challenging narratives.
The thing that I'm going to take back is the focus on maternity leave and kind of introducing people back into the workplace once they've been on maternity leave. I think it's such a key thing that people go on maternity leave and you kind of put it to one side when they come back to work, whereas if you actually put a programme in place to help them come back into the workforce, it really will benefit the company.
A really poignant one for me was that there's action that we can all take, but I think particularly focusing on men and the role of paternity leave in particular, I think was really important. And I think Jolie did a great job of drilling home how important it is that we support everybody in the workplace and not just mothers, because if we can bring that equity from a workplace perspective, then that makes everybody's lives easier.
The business voice matters, and I think that's important for us. Sharing what our members are saying in terms of local insight from also national insight that we can drive down and share with businesses and members. I think it's really, really important. So I think it really contributes to the content and the richness of the event.
Ethical leadership requires leaders to balance stakeholder interests, as we've discussed, what employees need, what our colleagues need, what our customers need, what our service users need, what our communities need, with the internal pressures of the organisation to deliver on its KPIs and the desire for short-term shareholder profit or whatever in our organisation. So ethical leadership integrates ethics and sustainability and social responsibility, and does that by putting it at the centre of what organisations do and what business does.